Good people, welcome to our session today. I'm your instructor, CPA Arengo Frederick. And in our class today, I want us to introduce a very important concept, a backbone in taxation, and a very key element that you'll find you'll never miss in exams. And ideally, we are talking of taxation of income of persons. You are talking of taxation of income of persons. So in brief, I want us to have a summary of what this will entail. Because the moment I'm able to grasp this summary, we find that it will be very simple for us, even as we start handling this concept of taxation of income of persons. So looking at this concept, my good student, I want us to have a form of a summary to summarize everything that we'll be looking at under taxation of income of persons. So ideally, we have taxation of income of persons. So allow me to use, we start with looking at taxation of income of persons. What will it entail? Taxation of income of persons. What will it entail? So we can have form of a chart describing what will be expected to understand under this topic. So taxation of income of persons will comprise of, number one, or in this case we'll be having form of this chart to assist us to summarize each and every concept here, So this is what it will comprise. We'll be talking of, allow me to extend this one. So we'll be talking of the following. Number one, we'll be talking of taxable and non-taxable persons. It will be very ideal for us to understand the concept of taxable and non-taxable persons. Very key concept that we should always able to understand. Then we should also be able to know specified sources of income. We normally term them as specified sources of income. Specified sources of income, very important that you get this concept, specified sources of income. Another concept that you should also be able to understand is the concept of capital gain as our source of income. Also another element for us to grasp and also understand is turnover tax, TOT. Turnover tax, commonly known as what? TOT. So this is our branch, right? Now let us dissect each and every component here. Talk of taxation, specified sources of income is going to be categorized into the following. Specified sources of income, I want us to look at it in this case, specified sources of income. So under specified sources of income, we'll always be talking of gain from employment, term it as employment income. Employment income, commonly referred to as gain from employment. We'll also be talking of business income. Talk of business income, very important. We'll also be talking of, after business income, we'll also be talking of farming income, very important, you understand that, farming income. Also on the same case, you can also talk of, these are rental income, Then we should also be able to understand the aspect of investment income. Talk of investment income. investment income. Then the other one you can talk of unspecified sources of income. Unspecified, unspecified, unspecified sources of income. Unspecified sources of income. Unspecified sources of income. So this is also another branch of it. Remember, we are breaking it down so that you should understand each and every part of that. After I'm able to understand this, again you'll find that we're going to dissect further the business income. And dissecting the business income, this is what we'll be looking at. We'll be talking of sole proprietorship business, sole proprietorship business. We'll be talking of partnership business. We'll be talking of partnership. We'll be talking of partnership business. And of course, we'll also be looking at what? We'll also be looking at corporations. These are companies. Company. Or incorporation entities. So my good students, find that ideally this is a whole summary, by the way. This is the whole summary of this chapter. This is the whole summary of this chapter. Anything that will be required to understand in this chapter, we've summarized it on this chart. We've summarized that on this chart. And as I had mentioned earlier on, we find that the concept of taxation of income of persons will never miss in our exams. It will never miss in our exams. So you'll find that we're going to start by looking at taxable and untaxable person. Understand the whole concept behind it. We go ahead and look at specified sources of income. Under that, of course, we'll be looking at employment, business income, farming income, rental, investment, and talk of what? Unspecified sources of income. So this was just an introduction of what will be required to have in this topic. So I want you to join me in the next session whereby you are going to introduce the first part, taxable and untaxable person. It will assist us to understand the whole concept behind that. It will assist us to understand the whole concept behind, whenever we're talking of taxable person, what do we mean? Whenever we're talking of an untaxable person, ideally we should click at the back of our mind. So kindly join me in the next session whereby you're going to introduce taxable and non-taxable person. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.